Hey, what's up, Maribel? This is Devin from Plumber HVAC Leads. Thank you so much for speaking to me earlier, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm just going to really briefly show you 3 easy ways you can improve your website to start bringing in more customers for free. I know you're asking why I'm making this video for you, and it's really simple. I found out a little while ago there's a lot of plumbers and HVAC techs out there who just simply don't have the time to learn how to make the internet work for them and bring in more customers. And the only thing holding them back from hiring a marketing agency is they don't know who is an expert and who is not. So I found that by making these attack plans and giving them away for free, some of them end up taking this information and doing it themselves and making a ton of money, which is awesome. I get to give back to the community. And some of them end up calling me back and having me do it for them. Whichever way you want to do is totally great with me. I do just ask you send me back a little bit of feedback at the end of the video to let me know what you thought about it. Now, what I'm going to talk to you about today is going to be content, backlinks, and citations. Let's first start by looking at your website. So the first thing I noticed right away is your logo. It's super unique. I love seeing a unique, not cookie cutter logo. And you've got some great photos up here. You've got a nice little gradient switch going on. It's a great looking website. Like, it looks like it's professionally designed. If it isn't professionally designed, that's awesome because you don't typically see a lot of plumbers who also know web design. Now, unfortunately, Google doesn't rank you based off of how good looking your website is. What they do is they take your website, they break it down into a text file, and then they run through that text file with their robots called crawlers, and those crawlers look for keywords. And keywords are just phrases that people search into Google. So the one that I'm using today is Plumber San Mateo because 200 people alone search for just this one keyword. So obviously you want to be number 1 for that, and the number 1 guys for that are these guys right here, Kakia, I have no idea how to say it, Kakia Plumbing. I'm going to be showing you how they're ranking number 1 and how you can beat them. So the first thing is when somebody does type in Plumber San Mateo, Google's goal is to put them in front of the website that's typically going to answer all their questions, which is typically the website that has the most words on the front page. The average website on the first page of Google right now has 1,890 words. So you're going to want to be sitting yourself between like 1,500 and 2,000, and you're currently sitting at 624. Kakia Plumbing is at 812. So that's one of the big reasons they're outranking you is they have more content. However, this is considered low-hanging fruit in the content section just because they're not even at the authoritative mark themselves. So by getting yourself to 1,500, 2,000 words, you're going to blow them out of the water. Also, you want to have exact keyword matches in your text. So Plumber San Mateo, you don't have that anywhere here. So you're going to want to have that somewhere on your site as well. And also whatever your images are saved as does count as content. So if we go see here, save image as, instead of download, you could save this as Plumber San Mateo. It'll help you rank for that. Same with this one. Spacer, you can save that as, San Mateo Plumbers, something like that. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to make yourself more trustworthy. How Google judges you is they look at how many other websites are linking to you. But keep in mind they want to see relevant links. That means you're going to get a lot more power from other plumbing companies linking to you than you would from like Pizza Hut linking to you. Because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool you use to check this out, it's called Ahrefs. It does cost about $1,000 a month, but it gives you some really valuable data on what's going on in the back end of websites. It says you guys currently have 45 websites linking to you, and Kakia has 243 websites linking to them. Now, 45 websites linking to you is nothing to scoff at. That's still a great position to be in. There's so many plumbers I met who don't even have a website, let alone a website with links, so you're in a great spot. And 170 traffic doesn't mean like you guys are hurting for money. You guys have some business coming in. However, the whole reason I'm making this video is I know you guys didn't get here on accident. You got here because you want to grow, and if you do want to dominate the area, it's really not that far you have to go. So for Kakia Plumbing, they only have like 198 more than you. I wouldn't just get 198 and match them. I would beat them by getting like 220, 230, and you just go here and you look at how many websites they have and go get these same websites for yourself. You would go in, you just either click the Contact Us button on these websites, or you create an account with them, and the best ones for you to get are going to be the ones that have to do with what you're offering. So like, plumbing right here, you can see Buena Park Plumbing is a good one. Home Design is going to be a good one. Let's see. SF has to do with San Francisco. Plumbing and Plumbing My Town. You can see all these ones that are like really good. Obviously, they made these ones, so it doesn't matter. But anything that has to do with like plumbing and stuff like that, water softeners are going to be the good ones for you. And here's the big win. If you end up beating them in content and you beat them in backlinks and you take their organic ranking, which means you take their organic traffic, you're currently sitting at 170 organic traffic. And keep in mind, I know a lot of that's business because people don't look up plumbing for fun. They look it up when they need help. So you're probably getting good business from this. But imagine having 1.1 thousand people of qualified customers looking at your website. It's a lot more business, right? It's another reason why you want to do this, and you can do this for free. The last thing is when somebody does type in Plumber San Mateo and they're ready to buy, they're going to call the first plumber that shows up that seems trustworthy. And you obviously want to be that plumber. Those are going to be the easiest customers to close. People skip these ads all the time. It could be from bad experiences. They have ad blockers, whatever it may be. And so where you want to rank yourself is right here in the Google My Business section. Getting here requires having more citations than your competitors, which is anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number are listed in different directories across the web, such as like Yelp, Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, Facebook, Angelus. You can see Yelp right here, City Star. I don't know. There's a bunch of them out there. Best strategy here is to figure out what directories these guys are listed in. Go list yourself in those exact same directories, and then add a bunch more on top. So like, if Wizard Plumbing and Drains in 150 directories, put yourself in like 250, if not 300. That's all I've got for you, Maribel. I hope you found this really informative and really helpful. As a really quick recap, I'm going to recommend getting your website up to about 1,500, if not 2,000 words. Also put direct match keywords on your page and save your images as keywords. You're going to also want to add about 220, 240 websites to your current one to get to a total of about 280, so you can start taking this organic traffic. And then you're going to also want to put your name, address, and phone number in more directories than your competitors. Just make sure it's all spelled the same way. Maribel, if you want any help, or if you want to take this information and do it yourself, please do. This is completely free education. I don't expect anything in return. There's no strings attached, nothing like that. The only thing that would be really helpful is if you could send me back like a sentence or two of feedback to let me know what you thought about the video, if you thought this was helpful. And if you do want any help getting this stuff taken care of, you can always give us a call. My phone number is 805-618-6426. Also, at the bottom of the email I sent you, you can see both of our phone numbers. But I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks, Maribel. Bye.